Once upon a time, during the 19th century, there was an Austrian monk who used to grow peas in his monastery. You might be thinking, so what? Well, this Austrian monk was none other than Gregor Johann Mendel, who was using peas to understand how variations occur among different living beings and how these are transferred from one generation to the next. It is because of this series of experiments that he came to be called the father of genetics. Not bad for a guy who once failed to clear an exam for becoming a teacher. Mendel used to carefully observe all the plants in the garden to understand their variations, and out of all of them, he chose the pea plant to carry out his experiments. He worked on nearly 10,000 pea plants of different varieties. He observed that these plants differ from one another in many ways. The plants were either tall or small, had different colored seeds, different flowers, etc. Out of all these, he decided to study 7 different types of characteristics. They were, number 1, the shape of the ripe seeds, whether they were round or wrinkled. Number 2, the difference in the color of the seeds. They could be yellowish, greenish, or even orange colored. Number 3 was the color of the pods, and number 4 was the shape of the pods. These could be inflated like this or even wrinkled. Number 5 was the difference in the position of the flowers, which was followed by 6, the color of the flowers. And last but not the least, 7 was the length of the stem. His findings provided us a starting point to understand the different diversity of life. We could eventually understand why different people have different characteristics. Some may have black eyes, brown eyes, or green eyes. Some have free earlobes, attached earlobes, and whatnot. Also, you would have characteristics still common with both your father and mother, and some in common only with your grandmother. Mendel's experiments paved the way for helping us understand all these. So friends, in this video we discussed about Gregor Johann Mendel and his experiments with the pea plant. Till next time, happy learning!